Is this the end of an irreplaceable era? The question began to flood social media since the shocking news that two of BTS's most beloved members, Taehyung and Jungkook, had allegedly officially left HYBE. This speculation comes after the two were caught on camera leaving the agency building without an official escort, and more surprisingly, there's been no single statement from HYBE to date. It's not just that. Sources inside mention that some of their individual activities lately are independent of BTS's projects and agency agendas. Taehyung is seen uploading more and more of his personal moments without including the HYBE logo or official collaborations. Jungkook also seems to be focusing on his solo projects, even mentioned exploring cooperation with outside parties. Is this a subtle signal that they have taken a big decision? This surprise made an impression on the hearts of the ARMY when a video appeared of the two of them walking together out of the basement of the HYBE building while wearing dark clothes, without staff, without a smile. It was as if there was a sadness they couldn't hide. The scene went viral. Many interpreted it as not just an ordinary meeting, but perhaps their last move as part of BTS under HYBE's auspices. To make things even more mysterious, HYBE chose silence. There is no clarification. There is no official statement. There is no objection. This silence triggers even more question marks. Is it really a decision that has been considered for a long time? Is it related to a contract that is about to expire? Or is there something bigger behind the scenes? Armies around the world are alarmed. Many refuse to believe, but not a few feel that they have seen these signs for a long time. If it's true that Taehyung and Jungkook left HYBE, does this mean BTS is no longer one under the same roof? Tears, silence, and question marks now envelop the global fandom, all waiting for one thing: an explanation. But until now, HYBE has not opened her voice. And all the while, this puzzle continues to loom, leaving a feeling of emptiness that not everyone is ready to accept. The fans did not remain silent. They called for clarification, called for transparency, and pleaded that if there really was a separation, then it should be done with the respect it deserves, not through speculation. Meanwhile, some of the biggest fanbase accounts in Korea and internationally began to piece together the clues. They compare the old and new schedules, highlight the changes in the attitude of the two idols in several interviews, and analyze their unusual gestures lately. One of the attention-grabbing pieces of the video shows Taehyung holding back tears while discussing the future in a fan meeting. Jungkook was silent for a long time when asked about BTS's comeback plans as a group. Is all this just a coincidence? Or are they preparing for a slow breakup? What is most heartbreaking? Many fans began to recall their words of the past, about wanting to continue to be together, about the dreams they want to achieve as seven. The fact that two of them are now rumored to be leaving the agency that has been their home for more than a decade feels like a family loss. If it's true that Jungkook and Taehyung are out of HYBE, then this isn't just artistry news. This is a huge crack in the world of K-pop. It's about two young souls who grow up together, break through the boundaries of the industry, then finally choose their own path. The question now is, are they really separating from BTS? Or is this just an independent step outside the agency that will not break their ties as a family? But clearly, HYBE's silence made the anxiety and disappointment grow. Fans are waiting hopefully for an official voice to be heard soon, for fear to change into clarity. Though that may not be the news they want to hear. Is this really a breakup? Or is it just the beginning of a new chapter that cannot be explained at the moment? One thing is certain: the world is holding its breath. And every second without certainty feels like a wound that keeps opening. Time goes on, but there is no statement. HYBE's silence turned from tension to anger. Many fans felt betrayed, not only by the possible departure of Taehyung and Jungkook, but also by the way the agency handled an issue of this magnitude without the slightest respect for public unrest. Some fans began to write an open letter to HYBE, demanding clarity and humane treatment of the artist who has so far been the face of the company. "We're not asking for a miracle, we're just asking for honesty," one fan wrote in a post that has been liked by hundreds of thousands of people. Behind it all, one deepest feeling continues to take root in the hearts of many people: the fear of loss. Imagine Two of BTS's most prominent, most beloved, and most emotional members decide to leave secretly. There was no press conference, no farewell on stage, no final embrace in front of the thousands of ARMY who have been loyal for years. If that's really the case, then it's not just BTS that's been hurt, it's also the trust of millions around the world. Amid all the speculation, some industry analysts are starting to make noise. They mention that BTS's contract period is indeed in a transitional phase, and the possibility of the members' individual decisions to take a solo path is something that has been designed for a long time. But what is surprising is still the way and the time very sudden, very silent.